Greetings and welcome to the Week 2 Champions announcement for my 60-minute map tournament. As you can see below me, the number of participants in 60-minute mapping has yet again grown, which is so awesome. In Week 2, which was from August 7th to August 14th, map makers were asked to create a puzzle or game map in only 60 minutes using the theme words of nostalgia and community. We had 31 entries this week, and I am so excited to say that about 60% of those were returning, and 40% of those 31 entries were completely new to Minecraft mapmaking, which is awesome. So I am going to get to the winners of this week in just a moment, but first I want to tell you a little bit about what I rated this week on. Most heavily rated scorings were the uniqueness of the idea and inclusion of the theme words, overall fun and interestingness of the map itself, and the number of complex systems that were involved in your puzzle or minigame. I also graded on things such as the degree of challenge, the progression, the reset and repeatability of the minigame or puzzle, the visual build, and any sort of special effects that you put in as well. But the top three things that contributed to a winning entry was unique use of the theme words, overall enjoyment or fun, and the number of complex systems that were involved in the puzzle or minigame. And before I talk about the first, second, and third place winners, I want to give some special shout outs to people that I feel really put a unique spin on this week's entry. Now these 6 are considered 4th place or greater runners up. The first being Cloud Wolf. He had a map called The Safest Community, where you are abducted and taken to a village, and you have to follow a series of fetch quests or small little activities to escape from this walled-in community in some kind of a weird science experiment. The second special mention is by Woot12345. This was a really difficult brain twister, which had a series of negative and double negative and positive statements that were further modified by the color and size of the houses. You had to figure out all the statements in order to finally solve the brain twister. Another entry, special mention by Box. Box had a community garden where you get donations from other members of the community. You have to grow crops and farm animals and then sell those to pay off the garden plot and make it into a profitable community business. Next we have a map by Kavolta. Kavolta is always putting unique ideas into his maps, and this one featured a really nostalgic memory sequence where you have to clean your room by picking the blocks off the floor within a certain time limit. And the memory was triggered by cleaning your attic and finding one of your old dolls. I also want to give a little shout out to Chocoboy as a runner-up. Chocoboy's idea was to have the player craft various items that were not around in the alpha version of Minecraft and evaluate those in a hopper to get different numbers of points. And the last special shout out was by EJ Monkey, where you have villagers falling from the sky and bouncing off of you as you are the trampoline. The more that you can keep in the air, the higher your score. All of the Week 2 entries will be available as individual LPs on my channel. I do this so that people are able to pick and choose and watch the ones that they want to watch and don't have to scan through a 3-hour-long video that has all of the entries. Everyone gets their own separate video. So apologies if that's spammy, but that's the way it's going to be. So those were just some of the runner-up entries out of the 31 total contestants. Now let's get to what everybody's been waiting for, the final winners. In third place this week, we have a tie. We have a tie between Dragnose and Bidmare. Dragnose came up with a Space Invaders nostalgic type map where you are saving members of the Minecraft community from descending aliens. Very cool firing mechanism and a number of complex systems. Bidmare also took on a very complex system for his 60-minute map. That is a recreation of a SimCity-like game in Minecraft in only 60 minutes. Build roads, build houses, libraries, smiths, and try to meet your goal on either easy, normal, or hard mode. Very impressive. This moves us on to the second place entry. The second place entry was by JimSack56. He had a combination of Mario Brothers jumping puzzle with a Mario Kart game full of speed boosts, various different obstacles like lava and getting caught where you're not supposed to go. Very nice little mini game to see how fast you can make it to the end. Which takes us to the winner of week 2, and I am proud to say that it is Unlikely Waffle. Unlikely Waffle joins Dragnos as having a gold colored body in the Minecraft 60-minute Coliseum. Unlikely Waffle took a really unique take on this week. He emulated a nostalgic 2D side-scrolling game. In his map, you had to race the zombies to the village, and the zombies were on a separate underground track below the player. Now, not only do you have to race the zombies and beat them to the end, but you also have to navigate a pretty decent parkour area with your keys reversed. I thought the visuals were very nice. I thought it was unique, challenging. It had multiple systems in that you are racing the zombies. You also have to navigate your own way across. I had a lot of fun playing it, and it was completely repeatable, and it had some nice ending special effects. So overall, it was a very close race, I will tell you, but Unlikely Waffle came out on top. So congratulations, and congratulations to everyone who has participated in 60-minute maps and the 60-minute map tournament. Reminder that you have until Friday, August 21st to complete your week 3 map. It needs to be either PvP, survival, or parkour type map. And you have to somehow incorporate the theme of robot. Who will be the week 3 champion? And come back Friday, August 29th to hear about the week 4 entry. The map type is TBA, and the theme words are also TBA. It is still anyone's race. We have week 3 in progress, a few more days to submit. We have week 4, and then we have the overall tournament champion. Good luck.